What's up, y'all? This is, I guess the name of my station is Big Love. Whatever. That's not the point. The point is, let me start out by saying, yeah, I'm definitely a Mayweather fan. No doubt about it. You can't help it. It's greatness, baby. But that's another subject. We're comparing him to Manny Pacquiao. I like Pacquiao. I like to watch him fight. It's exciting. It can be a thing of beauty at times, but when you compare style for style, and I know you've seen a million Mayweather versus Pacquiao predictions, and that's fine and well too. Uh, but it's one thing I think they miss out on, that I think they all miss out on, is that Floyd is the bigger man that knows how to fight big if he has to. If you look at the bouts man has had with, let's say, Cotto, Margarito, De La Hoya. Well, that's good enough. Them big enough names, right? If you look at those fights, one thing you can see is they're all bigger than Pacquiao, and they all fought down to Pacquiao size. I mean, leaning that head right in punching range. Who who gives that up like that besides maybe Paul Williams? He gives it up willingly. But I don't think those. I don't think they even thought about fighting the big man fights. I think each of the three went in with the mentality that this is a little guy I'm fighting, but the little guy started popping firecrackers off their head, you know. So they went in with no respect. At this point, Floyd has to go in with total respect for Pacquiao. He can't go in there half stepping. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is if he goes in with his mind made up and in the best shape like he always does, you know what I'm saying? What you can't say for boxing right now, that's high on priority list for a lot of these fighters. But if Floyd goes in and does like he's been doing, works hard in training camp, and comes in and has respect for Pacquiao, it should be an easy night. You know, he won't be leaning to Pacquiao. Pacquiao is questionable as to who's faster, but Pacquiao is not so much faster than Floyd as he was over his previous opponents, which is going to be a big difference, huge difference. He was faster than Marquez. You know, he was faster than Morales. Remember that before you use that as your. And he throws a lot of punches. So what? So what? That's always the plan. The plan is always to outwork Mayweather. I'm going to outwork him. He's going to outwork him. If he throws 1,000 to Mayweather's 500, then that's terrible logic. Terrible logic when you got somebody like Mayweather who prides himself on not being hit. That's first order of business. If you ask me, it's the smartest order of business for any fighter. You know, first of all, I'm not getting hit, but always in position to dish out some punishment. And you better believe it's gonna be a sad day in Pacquiao because he's gonna get punished. It's not gonna be like Floyd fighting Baltimore where he's just touching him there. It's gonna do a lot more damage to Pacquiao. It's gonna do a hell of a lot more damage. Another thing, Floyd capitalizes on mistakes. He's fast enough to capitalize on the mistakes that De La Hoya and Margarito couldn't capitalize on against Pacquiao just because of the difference in speed. And they have to set to throw their punches. And Cotto got caught up in it too. Cotto actually, on paper, should do away with Pacquiao. But he fought a dumb fight. You know, he fought a dumb fight. Mayweather will not fight a dumb fight. Mayweather will go on with full respect for Pacquiao, like I said earlier. And anytime Pacquiao makes a mistake, he's gonna pay. His face is gonna pay. His body's gonna pay every single time. I mean, you look at it. You look at it. Every mistake fighters made in the past. You know, you take Corrales. Corrales liked to follow people because he thought he was a bully. He follow him around, follow him around. Hadn't followed him around. That's a huge mistake against somebody like Floyd. And one thing y'all not realizing either is Floyd is not gonna have to fight him like he did Mosley. Floyd is not gonna be the aggressor. He won't have to. Pacquiao's mentality makes him the aggressor, and as the aggressor, that allows Floyd to pick him off whenever he needs to. You know. Um, Another thing, the guys that fought, like I said, they came in with no respect for Pac. So clinching was almost like it was, I don't know, like they felt like it would. Why should I have to clinch this little man? Not knowing that if you're the bigger man, that I mean, and this is in any fight. If you're the bigger man, I mean, considerably bigger, the best thing you can do is get your hands on whoever you're in combat with. Get your hands on him. It's gonna weaken him. He needs space. Pacquiao needs to lunge. He needs to pretty much lunge. Put hands on a man that size. You know, a 6 foot welterweight. He's got to lunge. He's got to lunge, and to get that power y'all say he had, and that's another issue too. I'll get back to that. But he needs space. Pacquiao can't do shit shoulder to shoulder, forehead to forehead. What can he do? You can manhandle Pacquiao just on sheer weight and natural strength, you know. And Floyd's gonna do that to him, and y'all haven't seen it. Floyd's gonna hook that arm, and he's not gonna be able to get away, and he's gonna start hitting him into that body. And by the time he get him weakened, Pac gonna be frustrated and trying to lunge in like he was doing with his past opponents, and he's gonna get caught, and y'all gonna see him get hurt pretty bad. You know, it's not gonna be, like I say, it's not gonna be no pot shot contest like everybody claims Floyd is the king of the pot shot. No. He gonna fight the bigger man fight. He's gonna fight the bigger man fight, and he's gonna put serious hands on him. Like I said, I'm a Mayweather fan, but that's not why I say he beats. I would never, even my favorite fighter, I wouldn't say he beats him because he's my favorite. That makes no sense. But from a technical standpoint, it's a wipeout, man. It's a wipeout. I think against certain fighters, yeah, Pac is money. Pac is money against macho guys who come in and think they just gonna walk in. Why do people even still do that in boxing? You know, that's the game really should have grown from that. You know, but I don't know. I guess it's pretty elementary to me. It's pretty elementary that I mean, I just don't see Pac having a chance. I sat up and I watched Pac over and over and over, fight after fight after fight after fight, and I say, you know what? He's good against those guys. Against those guys. You look at Barrera. Barrera wasn't fast. Barrera could counterpunch, but he was better if he could equal your speed, and he couldn't equal that speed. He had no idea how to handle somebody lunging at him. Floyd has had people lunging at him his whole career and been picking him off, baby. This is consistency. That's what it's called, consistency. It's called, I've seen situations like I'm going to see with you, Pacquiao. But you haven't seen any situation. You haven't fought anybody even close to like me. Not saying that it's anybody exactly like Pacquiao. I can't think of nobody exactly like Pacquiao. But just certain things he do, and it's like one guy, Carcino from Boxing Social. Shout out. Nobody goes to the gym to fight like Manny Pacquiao. I mean, that's That's a given. That's a given. Nobody goes in there to be bouncing around, lunging in, bouncing. Nobody does. You're setting yourself up to be knocked out by a good boxer. And honestly, the only good boxer, now I picked Cotto to beat Pacquiao. I also picked De La Hoya just on size, but I guess he really didn't have much size by the time the fight started. Um, how you doing, brother? Doing my YouTubing. I appreciate if you just keep it down for a moment. I mean, if you do have something to say, it's cool, but just keep it down just a taste. Hey, see, this is technology, baby.
Crazy fuck.
I'm that too. But
Like, don't let that goddamn house. This nigga crazy as shit. This nigga crazy as cat shit. Let me go get my pistol and get the hell up out of here.
But yeah, I actually picked I picked De La Hoya to beat Pacquiao just on sheer brute strength. I didn't think he would knock him out, but I figured he'd handle him enough, throw him around the ring a little bit. But hell, he looked so sickly. He didn't stand a chance. Cotto, I picked Cotto. I didn't pick Margarito. And anybody can beat Margarito. I'm sorry. Anybody on that level could beat Margarito. So no, I didn't pick Margarito. I thought it'd be a tougher fight than it was, but it actually turned out pretty tough considering. But Cotto, I definitely picked to beat him. Hell, I even lost a lot of money betting on Cotto's ass at my own fight party. But Mayweather just it's a different breed, baby. It's you know, when y'all come to the realization that it's something special that you haven't seen before. It's not. I know y'all say Pernell Whitaker, and y'all say Floyd don't use a lot of antics with his body movement. It's not a bunch of antics. You know, Pernell use a lot of antics. You know, ducking, dancing, little shuffle move. Floyd will do that after he got your ass, and it's in the 12th round. Yeah, you might see a little bit of showboating. He might talk to the crowd. I mean, unless you just ain't on his level. But bottom line, I see it as a wipeout. It's a wipeout. Floyd will get hit. Pac's power is overrated by a long shot. That's why he pounds and pounds these guys in at this weight, and they're not knocked out. Yeah, he got had. Perfect shot, you know. Floyd's not a knockout fighter, but he got had. Beautiful shot. I mean, when you catch anybody like that, a man 110 pounds could hit a man 210 pounds. And if he hit him perfect, he's going out. You know, so let's not overrate that power too much by Pac. Straight on. And let's not think he's going to hit Floyd 400, 300, 400 damn times either. That really blows my mind when people use that as you know, that means a judging. But I'm going to let it go at that. Once I get it off running, this is my first YouTube. You know, give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. You know, don't be calling me nigger either. Cause I see y'all like to do that to these people that predict against Pac. Don't fucking call me nigger. I'm serious. I go through you. My sister's computer whiz. I find your ass. All right, I'm out.